Hello and welcome to another unboxing, and today's offer for you is I have a Quill Crow box. Now I've only had one of these before. The box is slightly damaged because I've just pierced it with my box opener. I got my first Quill Crow box for September, which was The Secrets of Blackthorn House. I think it was September. Loved it, loved the book. However, this is going to be my last one. I think this is the October box and I'm not a month away. And it's going to be my last one for a few reasons. One being the cost. Now, Quill Crow, it's a publishing house. It's not a book box in the usual sense, and it comes from America. So you've got the box itself costs about £35, just like this. And the shipping costs £36. So all in all, this box is 71 Great British pounds. And it's not worth it. Now, I did a video, I think around about the same time last year or the year before, to ask whether the book boxes were actually worth the cost of them. And I think I concluded that yes, it was. However, I will be doing another one this year, next month, where we go into a few things. But £71 for this. We'll get into why I don't think it's worth it anymore. It only took me 2 boxes. Well, it took me 1 box, and the money had already come out for this one. And I was going to want to read the book anyway. So let's get on to what's inside it. So we open with this fluffy stuff. I'm going to try and not get everywhere because there's goodies underneath it. So you do get to know what the book is beforehand, before even purchasing it if you want. It's not, you can use it as a subscription service, or you can buy one-off boxes. And just like the last month, we get some wax melts. And the Black Carnival is the book. It doesn't say what they smell like though, and I have no sense of smell to find out for you. So we'll move on. I don't mind wax melts. I did find a wax melter up on eBay, which is like a black haunted house. There's loads of them there for great prices too. So we have some instructions for the wax melts on how to prevent fire, don't add water to them, don't melt on a stove, don't put in a kettle, etc. Darwinism at its finest. Then we have a sticker of the book. I will come back to this for a reason. And then we have some character art here, which is all well and good. And then we have a couple of bookmarks on here. And that is all you get, apart from the book. Even without the shipping, the £35, what am I getting? Basically nothing. Because £35 is what the Illumicrate box costs with all the items in it. And what I am not getting much. But we'll get there. I'll come back to it for a reason. Because this is the book, and it does come with this nice sticker. We like the sticker. It just feels like there's not much in here. I feel like the one before it, I had more stuff. Now, one of the criticisms I was going to make, or I am going to make, is the book that I've been seeing online from this box, I think it was this box, is exactly the same kind of edition as Secrets of Blackthorn House was, which is the silver embossed writing on a black book. But this is not that. This is the normal book, the normal cover, because one of my gripes about it was going to be that I prefer the normal cover artwork to the black and silver boring one. So now I'm going to have to check whether they have actually sent me the special edition or not. And in editing, I will pop back in and say so. So, editing me here. Now, from what I have looked at on the website, there are 2 boxes. The one that comes in the continuous subscription box, which is what I signed up for which is exactly the same box that it was in September, is the Crow book box, which I will put up next to me and everything that comes in it. And that was on Instagram. Now, what I thought I was getting, which is exactly the same as The Secrets of Blackthorn House, is apparently a different box. This one at £42 for the box alone, plus £36 shipping. And the extra you get is the book that I thought I was going to get, the black with the embossed silver title. I think there's a candle and there's the bookmark with the silver tassel, which is exactly the same as the box I got last month. Now, I don't know if last month there was 2 boxes as well, because the box came and there was nothing wrong with it. I got rid of the emails that came with it, and I can't find on their Instagram where there is posts of 2 boxes. Now, there is posts of 2 boxes on their Instagram for the Black Carnival, but I think I must have missed the normal one, and all I have seen is the silver one, and thought that was the one I was getting. But you go on their website, it's in the smallest writing that it is not part of the monthly subscription, and you would have to buy that separate. As you can with the monthly subscription boxes, you don't have to have them in a monthly ongoing subscription. You can cancel it and just buy single boxes whenever you like. So I don't know whether it's my fault, which it could be, or their fault for not advertising it properly. I don't know. This is the first sort of hiccup I've had with this publishing house. It's where I get all my arcs from, and I haven't had anything bad from them before. And this isn't bad. It's just, when you look at it, it's not misleading. But when you expect the book box to be as the month before, I would say it is a bit misleading. So yeah, I won't be continuing with the book box. I mean, I cancelled it at the moment the payment came out for this month. I cancelled it the day after because it's too much anyway. And the book that I have, the hardcover, on their website it is £23. On Amazon for the hardback it's £22.99. Yes, there is only a penny difference, but I probably would have gone for the paperback instead, like I have with the other books from that publishing house. Because whenever I try and buy anything on their shop website and I get all the way through checkout, the moment I say where it's going, it kicks me out and says it doesn't ship to my country, which I think is a glitch, but I give up. And I know Amazon isn't the best for buying books, but they're never available in anywhere like Waterstones or a bookshop over here. You can never find them. So yeah, lesson learned. But this is the cover. I love the cover. But this is the cover of the normal edition. As you can see, we have a dreaded barcode. We didn't on the other one. And inside we have a signed book plate from the author. It's a nice touch. But we have no interior artwork, no sprayed edges. We have a nice title page. And then we have some like trigger warnings, and then we're into the book. So from what I've been seeing online, I will have to double check because I don't know whether this is the special edition or not, because this is what I've been seeing online, sort of ghost edition, but I'd have to have a look. So yeah, I could have bought this off of Amazon if I so wished, which I did. I didn't buy it off Amazon, but I could have done it like I usually do. Some wax melts and some bookmarks and an artwork card. Doesn't really scream £35 to me, especially as this edition isn't anything like this edition. It's not special at all. It's the normal hardcover edition. I think it's the normal hardcover edition. But I do want to read this book. It has been on my TBR ever since I've seen the author's TikToks about it. So we'll get into the blurb. The year is 1886 in New Sarum, England, and Atherton Graves only knows a life surrounded by corpses. Amidst a rash of child deaths, he alone suspects that they are the product of murder. At least that's what the ghosts in his mortuary tell him. But there's hardly time to hunt the killer. Atherton has just sold a cadaver to a spiritualist at the notorious Black Carnival, and the town gang known as the Disciples are not going to take that lightly. Caught between a serial killer, a circus bursting with foul characters, and his spiralling madness amongst the restless dead, Atherton will undoubtedly become the villain of his own story. The question remains, who, if any, will be unscathed by the rampant destruction he's invited? Oh, it's no detriment to the book itself. I like the blurb, I like the cover. I just don't think this was the special edition that was supposed to be in here. I'll put up a screen if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. All in all, is it worth it? No, it's not, because you can buy these from either the publisher's store or you can find them on Amazon. Because I know whenever I try and go on the publisher's store, which was one of the reasons to get this box, is that it never works. I get to the shop, I put stuff in my basket, I go through the whole thing, and then it says it can't ship to my country, which is England. So I usually find it easier to get them off Amazon if I haven't had them as an ARC. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I've left this video up as kind of a, not exactly a warning, but I do a lot of unboxing videos and I like what I get most of the time. But yeah, sometimes you can get shafted with the price of stuff, and I want to video the rough with the smooth, and that's what you get. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and as always, keep reading.